Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to do a layout for Challenge Accepted. All month long, Scrappy Kathy and I are playing along with Scrappa Sketch, and I'm also adding in Confessions of a Paper Addict. What is it? 20 Days of Cut Files, I believe is what it's called. So let me show you briefly what my plan is. So for Scrappa Sketch, this is the sketch. So it's a large element and a couple of photos. It looks like 4 in this situation. I did end up using 4. Some paper behind it. Title, done. Nice and easy peasy, right? And then there is also this fun little festive sketch recipe. So I'll hold it right here. So you're to use 5 or more of these things. So I will do my best to do so. It's been pretty easy so far. I've done 3 other layouts using that recipe. Then let me find my notes. Today we are to do a title that is the prompt for Confessions of a Paper Addict. So my title is this really large one that reads Deck the Halls. So I think that will totally work. Now, I am using a Flavors of the Month kit to start. It is from the Scrap Room. It is from December as well. And I've already used it to design with. I'm on the design team there. But what I'm going to do is I'm trying to use as many of my supplies as possible so they don't just build up and build up, because you know how that can go, right? So what I have here is I have only one full size piece of paper. So I'm going to use this one. This whole kit's from Pink Fresh Studios, and this one's called Fa La La. I'm going to use the stars. I think it's super cute. So I have that going on. So let me go ahead and trim it down. And then, like I said, I've got this cut file, right? So I'm going to have this cut file on here, but I'm going to use these 3 pattern papers. So I'm going to have a red, a blue, a green, a blue, then a red. And I'm going to do the entire word with each pattern because I think it's going to be plenty. That's a lot going on, right? Let me remove the blue because I'm not going to use this pattern on here yet. We'll see how it goes. Maybe that'll be part of the embellishments. Now I also have a bunch of stickers. I still have some chipboard frames. I've done another layout with a ton of frames. And I have 2 little tiny die cuts. That's it. So we are going to stretch this, see how it goes. Now, a cut file is great when you're trying to stretch your supplies like that. Like, I don't have an abundance of this collection. Chances are I'm going to add in some flair. I've got this new flair from Scrappy Happy Studio. They are adorable. Look at the little grandma in the apron. So cute. So chances are I'm going to add some flair. I have it right out on my desk so I see it super easily. So I'm going to spend some time backing the cut file. No big deal. It's a nice big chunky one, so I'll be able to do it fairly easily, and I'll be back. So my cut file is all backed. I like it, popped it up on some dimensional adhesive. All of that is great. So the cut file for me is taking place of this big giant heart element that we have right there. So then the next thing to look at are my photos. Now I have repeating photos. I'm going to do one of these kind of things so you can see some of the color. And let's see, where can we tuck? Because my cut file is massive. So I want to make sure, let's see, how did we have it? What if we do something kind of like this? Ooh, that's kind of cute. And you can see them here and there. I just want to make sure that we get the whole Deck the Halls idea. Then I will get that attached down. And like I said, these are just repeating photos, so it's not as important to see every tiny little bit. So I'm going to get all of this attached down. Then we have just a little bit of like detail work. I mean, really just tucking in a few elements, and this layout will be fully done. It's one of those things. I mean, my cut file is massive. It gets the whole layout just kind of decided. Let me tack it down. I'll be right back. Our inspiration piece has a little something going right here in the photos and a little something right here. So let's see what we can do with that. I've got some gorgeous little frames that I might be able to use for that kind of a vibe. So what if I do something like that, and then I can do the same thing, I think, right here. I like the frames. I think that's great. And this reads Magic of the Season, very cute. I've got this red frame here. Can do a little 2x5 chipboard piece right there because that was on Christmas, super cute. And then let's see what we can put in here. Do not open till Christmas presents would be cute. Pop that right there. And if I need to get a little bit of dimensional adhesive under there, I'll go ahead and do that. Not a big deal. I like this 'Tis the Season, but it's yellow. I have so much that's just yellow on here. Let's see, Deck the Halls, Christmas season. I like Magical Christmas. Ooh, this Fa La La is rather noticeable. Oh, I want to use all of it. Okay, special delivery for you. I think, is that just 2 red on red? Probably. Oh my goodness, what do you do when you want to use all of the things all at once? Ooh, I've got a cute little candy cane. Can definitely bring that in. Let me get a little bit of adhesive that's in a strip. Nice and easy to use that. The cool thing about these little foamy strips with the adhesive on it, once you take off the backing, you can get them really bendy and they just kind of go right where you want them to. So I'm gonna do, should I do under it? But I don't want any awkward space. Okay, just nice to have something on there. And of course, oh guys, before I get too much further, let's see what we wanted to do here. They're so cute, my little pieces. I do like the little Santa Claus. That one's hilarious. But look at my little Rudolph. So let me see what I have here. See if Rudolph, oh yes, Rudolph is going to complete that little corner perfectly. Great. And there's a pop dot underneath these flares, so that's why it's sticking up at the perfect height. Awesome. And then let's see if I can put one here too, so I can have a bit of a little cross. Should I do, let's see, I have the little Santa. It would have been cute to have Santa Mrs. Claus. Too late, I've already gone for it. Let me go ahead and get that off. There's that little dot that we talked about. And let's see. I don't know if I'm going to need the dot on this one or not. It would be kind of nice for it to hold down this photo. Cute. All right. Make sure that adhesive sticks. So there is some really cute flare. Nice, nice. And I can do a little bit of splatters. On our inspiration sketch, there's splatters here and here. So that would be nice and easy. Let's see if there's anything else. Like, it's one of those things that this gets done so quickly. How about I will get a few enamel dots. Let's see, I see some enamel dots on my desk. I'm just seeing if any of them are the right color. This looks almost orangey. So I'm like, the yellow won't show up enough. Okay, I'm gonna grab some enamel dots. I'll be right back. Got a bunch of brand new enamel dots that, ooh, look at that light blue. That's pretty. Is it? No, I think it'll work. That are part of, and I like the red, of the a la carte section for the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. They had all kinds of these Alta New goodies, and these are such a great value in enamel dots that I was super lucky to get a hold of them. So let's see. You just cut the sides. Like I said, I haven't even used them yet. So the little stars are cute, which I would use, but I don't want things to get totally lost. Let's see. So this is really pretty light blue tone. Big one. I can do a bit of a smaller one down here, not a big deal. Let's get witch green. Ooh, this deep green is perfect. So we can do the medium tone. And then we will do a little one. And then with this beautiful red, clearly this is going to be the winner. Now, I would love to use the stars. I just think that they would get lost because of my background. So then I will do a cute little tiny red and then a big red, a couple splatty bits. And I think we will end up calling this layout done. How great is that? I'm going to do a couple splatters and I'll show you my finished layout. I just did white splatters on here and I feel like I need a little something extra. So I'm going to put a strip of this gorgeous piece here. It is the Holiday Traditions on the top and the bottom with a nice tear tearing towards me so I get that white core. And I think that's going to give me kind of the frame that I need for this. But aside from that, I can't go too quickly on it because my splatty bits are wet right now. But that is that for this layout. And I have some pretty liberal splatty bits. They're white on white. If you wonder why I would do white on white, because the splatters that I'm using have a nice little bit of a shine to them. So it totally works out just fine. No big deal. So that is that, my friends. I'm going to have still shots to follow. I will have a link to Scrappy Kathy's channel. I'll also have a link to the Scrap Squad Facebook group and the Confessions of a Paper Addict site. So that will be all of those goodies. Any questions, all that kind of stuff, leave them down below. If I don't get back to you right away, you can always message me and all that kind of stuff. All right, I'm going to finish this up. Still shots to follow.